Listen carefully. The simple candle sitting in your home right now can be the key to completely transforming your financial situation. Florence Scovel Shinn taught us that everything around us carries energy, and today you're going to learn exactly how to use this to your advantage. That flickering flame you've seen countless times holds within it the power to burn away every financial block that has kept you trapped in cycles of lack and limitation. If you're ready to transform your relationship with money using tools that are already in your home, leave a yes in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications so you don't miss any prosperity techniques. Let me ask you something that might shake you to your core. How many times have you lit a candle without realizing you were holding one of the universe's most powerful manifestation tools? How many opportunities for financial transformation have slipped through your fingers simply because no one taught you the spiritual science behind this ancient practice? Right now, as you listen to these words, there are invisible energy patterns around you that are either attracting abundance or repelling it. Florence Scovel Shinn understood this fundamental truth. Our subconscious mind is constantly creating our external reality through the energy we project, and every object in our environment either supports our prosperity consciousness or reinforces our limitation patterns. Most people live their entire lives surrounded by prosperity tools, yet they remain financially trapped because they've never learned how to activate these energetic pathways. They light candles for ambience, never knowing they could be programming their subconscious mind for wealth. They see the flame and think only of light, never realizing they're witnessing the perfect symbol of transformation. Matter being converted into pure energy, limitation being burned away to reveal infinite possibility. Your financial blocks aren't just thoughts, they are energy patterns that have crystallized around you, creating an invisible barrier between you and the abundance that is your divine birthright. These blocks manifest as fear when you think about money, anxiety when bills arrive, and that crushing feeling that no matter how hard you work, there's never enough. But here's what Florence Scovel Shinn discovered. Fire has always been humanity's tool for transformation, and a simple candle flame carries the exact vibrational frequency needed to dissolve these energetic obstacles. The metaphysical principle at work here is profound yet simple. When you light a candle with conscious intention, you're not just igniting wax and wick, you're creating a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. The flame becomes a focal point for your subconscious mind, a visual anchor that helps you program new prosperity patterns into your deeper consciousness. Florence Scovel Shinn taught us that the subconscious mind responds to symbols and rituals, and fire has been used for purification and manifestation since the beginning of human consciousness. Every time that flame dances, it's demonstrating the law of vibration in action. Just as the candle transforms solid matter into light and energy, your conscious use of this tool transforms limiting beliefs into prosperity consciousness. The heat rises, carrying your intentions upward into the quantum field where all possibilities exist. The light pushes back darkness, just as your new prosperity awareness dissolves the shadows of financial fear that have haunted your life. Now, let me share with you the exact method that has helped countless people break through their money barriers and step into the abundance that was always meant to be theirs. First, choose your prosperity candle with intention. This isn't just any candle, this is your financial transformation tool. A white candle represents pure potential and divine light breaking through darkness. A green candle symbolizes growth, abundance, and the energy of money itself. A gold candle embodies wealth consciousness and the highest vibration of prosperity. Choose the color that resonates most powerfully with your heart. Before you light this candle, hold it in your hands and feel its weight, its texture, its potential. Remember that Florence Scovel Shinn taught us that every object responds to our mental energy. Speak to this candle as if it were a dear friend who wants to help you succeed. Say, "You are my ally in prosperity. Through you, I connect with the infinite abundance of the universe. You will help me burn away every limitation and illuminate the path to my financial freedom." Prepare your sacred space. This doesn't require elaborate setup. Your kitchen table, your bedside stand, even your bathroom counter can become a temple of transformation when you approach it with reverence. Clear away clutter, because clutter in your physical space reflects clutter in your money consciousness. Wipe the surface clean, symbolically preparing a clear pathway for abundance to flow into your life. Place the candle in a secure holder. This is crucial. Just as you want your financial foundation to be stable, your candle must be safely contained. This act alone programs your subconscious mind for responsible prosperity management. You're declaring that you can handle abundance safely and wisely. Now comes the moment of ignition, the instant when potential becomes reality. As you strike the match or click the lighter, say these words with absolute conviction. I ignite the flame of prosperity within me. Every financial block is now dissolving in this sacred fire. Money flows to me easily, naturally, and abundantly. Watch the flame come to life. This is pure magic happening before your eyes. In this moment, you're witnessing the same creative force that lights the stars and powers the sun. Florence Scovel Shinn would remind you that this flame is connected to the divine light within you, the same spiritual fire that can transform any circumstance, heal any condition, and manifest any dream. As the flame stabilizes and begins its steady dance, enter into deep communion with this energy. Gaze into the flame and speak your financial desires directly to the universe, not as begging or pleading, but as claims and declarations of what is already yours by divine right. Say, Universe, I am ready to receive. I am worthy of abundant wealth. Money comes to me from expected and unexpected sources. I am financially free, and I use my prosperity to bless myself and others. Here's where the real transformation happens. While watching the flame, allow your mind to travel forward in time. See yourself already living the financial life you desire. Feel the relief of having more than enough money. Experience the joy of being generous with others. Visualize yourself paying bills with ease, making investments, buying gifts for loved ones, supporting causes you believe in. Make these images so vivid that your subconscious mind accepts them as current reality. The candle should burn for at least 20 minutes during your first prosperity session. This gives your subconscious mind enough time to absorb the new programming. But here's the key that most people miss. Don't just sit passively watching the flame. Actively participate in the transformation process. Every few minutes, speak additional prosperity affirmations into the flame. I am a money magnet. Wealth flows to me like water flowing downhill. I deserve abundance in all forms. My bank account grows daily. I am financially blessed and highly favored. Notice how the flame responds to your words. Sometimes it will flicker, sometimes it will grow taller, sometimes it will dance with particular enthusiasm. These are all signs that your energy is shifting, that old patterns are breaking apart, and that new prosperity pathways are opening in your consciousness. When you're ready to extinguish the candle, never blow it out. Blowing out a prosperity candle symbolically blows away your financial intentions. Instead, use a candle snuffer or simply pinch the wick between dampened fingers. As you extinguish the flame, say, this flame continues to burn in my consciousness. My prosperity energy remains activated even as this physical flame ends. So it is, and so it shall be. But your candle work doesn't end here. This same candle becomes your ongoing prosperity partner. Light it every evening for 7 consecutive days, repeating this process each time. 7 is the number of completion in spiritual science. And by the end of this cycle, you will have created a new energetic pattern around money that supports abundance rather than limitation. After these 7 days, continue lighting your prosperity candle whenever you need to dissolve a specific financial block or manifest a particular amount of money. Before important financial meetings, light your candle and ask for divine guidance and favor. When bills arrive that seem overwhelming, light your candle and declare that the money to pay them is already on its way. When you want to attract a new income source, light your candle and give thanks that it is already manifesting. Let me share what happened to Sarah, a single mother who was drowning in debt and fear. She had been laid off from her job and was facing eviction. Traditional methods weren't working, and desperation had become her constant companion. When she learned about candle prosperity work, she was skeptical but desperate enough to try anything. Sarah chose a simple white candle from the dollar store, proving that the power isn't in the candle's cost, but in your conscious intention. Every night for 7 days, she performed the ritual exactly as I've described. By the 3rd night, she received an unexpected call about a freelance project. By the 5th night, her former employer contacted her about a better position than the one she'd lost. By the 7th night, she had received a tax refund she'd completely forgotten about. But here's what made Sarah's transformation permanent. She continued using her prosperity candle regularly, not just during crises. She made it part of her evening routine to light her candle and declare her financial intentions. 6 months later, she had not only recovered from her financial crisis, but had saved more money than ever before in her life. Or consider Michael, a small business owner whose company was failing despite his best efforts. He had tried everything: new marketing strategies, cost-cutting measures, even changing his business model. Nothing worked until he discovered the spiritual approach to prosperity. Michael began lighting a green candle every morning before opening his business, programming his subconscious mind for success and asking the universe to guide customers to his door. Within 2 weeks, he received his largest order ever from a customer who had driven past his shop for months but suddenly felt compelled to stop in. Within a month, 3 new clients had found him through word-of-mouth referrals. Michael's business not only survived but thrived, all because he learned to work with spiritual energy instead of relying solely on physical effort. These aren't coincidences or lucky breaks. They're the predictable results of applying spiritual law to material circumstances. Florence Scovel Shinn proved this principle over and over. When you align your consciousness with prosperity, the universe must respond by bringing you opportunities for abundance. But I must address the voice in your head that's saying, "This is too simple, too good to be true." That voice is the sound of your financial blocks talking. Those limitations want to convince you that money is hard to earn, that you have to struggle and sacrifice, that spiritual people shouldn't want material wealth. These are the exact lies that have kept you trapped in cycles of financial stress. Florence Scovel Shinn faced the same resistance when she taught these principles nearly a century ago. People called her methods too simple, too mystical, too good to be true. Yet thousands of her students proved that spiritual approaches to prosperity work when applied with faith and consistency. The truth that your limiting beliefs don't want you to know is this: you were created by an infinitely abundant universe. The same creative force that fills the oceans and lights the stars lives within you. There is no spiritual law that requires you to be poor, no divine commandment that demands your struggle. In fact, your financial prosperity allows you to serve others more fully, to support causes you believe in, and to demonstrate the goodness of God in material form. Money is simply energy in physical form. When you change your energy around money, you change your relationship with money. When you use a candle to focus your intention and program your subconscious mind, you're using one of the most powerful transformation tools available to humanity. Right now, in this moment, the universe is ready to deliver abundance to you. Your angels are waiting to open doors of opportunity. Divine intelligence is preparing to show you exactly how to solve your financial challenges. The only thing standing between you and the prosperity you desire is the decision to begin. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to wait until you understand every spiritual principle. You don't need expensive candles or elaborate rituals. You need only 3 things: a candle, a match, and the willingness to let go of the financial limitations that have defined your past. Tonight, before you sleep, light your prosperity candle. Speak your financial desires into the flame. Allow yourself to believe, even for just those 20 minutes, that abundance is not only possible but inevitable for someone like you. Let the flame burn away every doubt, every fear, every limiting belief about money that has held you hostage. Remember that Florence Scovel Shinn taught us, there is a supply for every demand. Your financial needs are not burdens to the universe. They are opportunities for divine providence to demonstrate its unlimited nature through your life. Every bill that arrives is an opportunity to declare that the money to pay it is already provided. Every financial challenge is a chance to prove that spiritual law supersedes material circumstances. Your prosperity candle is more than wax and wick. It's a direct line to infinite abundance. It's a transformer that converts your conscious intentions into subconscious programming. It's a beacon that signals the universe that you're ready to receive all the wealth that has been waiting for you. In the comments below, tell me which candle you're going to use first and share your primary financial intention. Are you ready to dissolve debt, attract a new income source, manifest a specific amount of money? Let's create a prosperity energy field together, supporting each other as we step into the abundant lives we were born to live. Remember, you were created for abundance. Every candle in your home can be an ally in your prosperity journey. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Now is the time to act and receive. Light that candle tonight and let your journey to financial freedom begin.